It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Browns and the Panthers. All that and more coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Cleveland Browns and the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season. And these two squads are going to do just that in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because we could be seeing one of these teams earn the Lombardi Trophy in February, while the other, they could earn the #1 draft pick in April or anything in between. And we've got the best seat in the house every step of the way.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. The Browns on their way out now for the first time, and we'll also get a look at the player brought in from Houston to run this offense, and that's Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson makes his return to the NFL gridiron this season after holding out for the entirety of 2021 and being traded from Houston. The Cleveland Browns, they made a big investment not only to bring him in, but to give him by far the most guaranteed money in NFL history. If Watson remains the same player he was in Houston, though, a three-time Pro Bowler and one of the game's biggest playmakers, he may finally solve a decades-long search for Cleveland's franchise quarterback.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Off of play action, it's Watson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Here's Watson. And the pressure gets to him again. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half, and if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so they can throw the football.
On 4th down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. Back deep here, Andre Roberts. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. We see Carolina's offense getting set for their first possession here. And at quarterback, his 2nd season with the Panthers, Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold was one of the big-time early season stories of last year, leading Carolina to a 3-0 start with some really good play. Only 1 win the rest of the way, however. Not quite the change of scenery boost the Panthers hoped for after getting him from the Jets. You have to think in his 5th season, he will need to play some of the best ball of his career to remain as a starter for Carolina.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Darnold. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on third. Now following the sack, Darnold and Carolina left with a 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Taking it about the 16. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Watson. And that is taken in by Njoku. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
On 1st down, Watson. Flushed out right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. Up the middle, it's Chubb. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
Chubb will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Now Cade York for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. So this drive spans 7 plays. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. Takes it at the 7. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. From the 25 on second down. Darnold. That caught by Trimble. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll run it. Here's Peterson. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. This is taken at about the 14. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now the Browns coming out on the field. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
It's hard to believe with all this production that Amari Cooper keeps changing teams, but no matter where he goes, he just continues to produce. 3 years in Oakland, traded. 3 years in Dallas, traded again, this time to the Cleveland Browns. And now with the Browns here, he produces a first down, coming off a career-best 8 touchdowns in 2021.
On first down, it's Watson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I've got this many seconds to find a target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Watson. He's got Njoku over the middle. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now Watson. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Watson, now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. In our meetings this week, they kind of tipped us off. They wanted to play ultra-aggressive, forcing fumbles. They just did that right there.
They took it to the next level, didn't they? You're exactly right, because everyone talks about being aggressive on defense and tackling well. But they were talking about getting after the football, making sure the ball was stripped out each and every time they lined up someone to get them on the ground.
And the adjustment working early. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
No surprise. The way they look looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
On second down, Peterson. Oh, nice move. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
They run again on first down, Peterson. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Again, Peterson. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And they'll try the air now with Darnold. Over the middle, complete into the hands of Trimble. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. They'll try the middle with Peterson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 44 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
That run is what defenses don't like about dealing with Adrian Peterson. His ability to drop his shoulder and run through contact.
And he's amazing at keeping those strong legs going, isn't he?
For him, no run is ever truly over. I mean, he's actually not even convinced that when they blow the whistle, he's actually down. That's how he finishes runs in a big way.
A first red zone opportunity the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Peterson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, he's got Chenault. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Zane Gonzalez, the former Browns kicker, out for the field goal against his old teammates. From the right hash, this from 33. Gonzalez's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
They go with Chubb on second down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw, Watson. To the sideline, wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Throwing again on second down, Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Watson dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Chubb will get the call running left, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They run it again with Chubb. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
When you're lateral to the line of scrimmage, linebackers keep those shoulders square so they can go up and down. But when it's time to go, turn your shoulders just like a running back. Get through the line and hit the runner in the backfield.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Watson now to throw. And that is incomplete. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. And this will stay a 4-point game. That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50 that this was going to be a long shot. But to me, there's really no loss here because you've shown confidence in him. Kicking it from a long distance, that'll pay dividends. And the miss, you can shake that one off. He wasn't likely to make it in the first place.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now. 2nd down, Peterson again. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. They run over center with Peterson. And brought down, but the juke, a very nice juke, gives him a first down yardage there.
59 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, though, if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On the jet sweep, here comes Moore. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Faking the give, Darnold. And this is incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. He's going to look deep for more. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Gonzalez out now to try the Panther field goal.
On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And that will keep this a 4-point game.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Watson off play action. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Watson on 3rd down. They set up the screen to Chubb.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Now a 1st down throw, Watson.
That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
Here's Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
To the air yet again, Watson. Over the middle, it's complete.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Watson on 1st down. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll run for it. Chubb. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Here's Watson. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
Anthony Schwartz from 10 yards out. And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 11. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
Darnold on first down. Flush to his right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Another try after the first down sack. Darnold, and his throw's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. This time they stay on the ground, and they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now a timeout called for by the defense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So on now is Johnny Hekker to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Now a fair catch taken just across midfield, maybe by a yard or 2. 36 yards on the punt with no return.
And they will take over first and 10.
Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Now it's Watson. That's out to Chubb, complete. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. The final shot before the break, Watson.
He'll find Schwartz complete right side.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll get our tour started out at Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. And it's the Niners who have the lead in that one. Christian McCaffrey has a touchdown there. We'll stay in the NFC North as we head over to the Motor City to check on the Lions at home in Detroit. And they currently trail the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. It's Jalen Hurts with a couple of touchdown passes. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And they've got the lead in their matchup with the Pittsburgh Steelers. T. Higgins, a touchdown reception. On to a look at the next-gen stats for the Browns in that first half. And it was important for them to get the season off on the right foot. And they've done just that, thanks to a very solid outing by their passing offense thus far. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, we check on their numbers on the ground in the first half, as they know they'll need to be better to overcome this halftime deficit.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Panthers ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter. But you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points,
then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. That's what
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half, and for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out, and as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
The York on now for the extra point. And it's 21-3. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Carolina offense about ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Here's Peterson. He's got it on the draw. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Second down, Peterson again. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Darnold. And that is incomplete. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Browns set and ready to go on offense. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. To throw is Watson. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another first down there.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Watson. And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. This O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because if we were grading them on their performance in this game, a lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
Following the penalty, Chubb. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week one. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Watson.
He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Looking to throw. Watson. Dancing to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Brian Burns in there to get him once again. That's 2 sacks for him now here on opening day. He's certainly one of those quarterbacks that can burn you with his mobility, but that time able to hem him in and get him to the ground.
Perfect descriptor right there about how they kept him in the pocket. Excellent job of containment, but they were still able to continue to bring such strong pressure without letting him escape. But how about those guys in the secondary as well? Kept the coverage tight, plastered to the receivers, and left no real options for him to throw it downfield.
After the sack on 1st down, Watson going down the middle, and it's complete.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 28.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available, because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They give the Chubb out of the gun.
J.C. Horn, really nice defensive effort. He'll get the tackle for loss.
Moving backwards on 1st down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
And a 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Third and long, it's Watson.
Going out wide, finds Chubb.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
York able to send this one through.
And the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's 24-3.
So 3 more points tacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by the minute.
And with the lead where it is, you can actually feel good about field goals. We talk all the time about scoring 6s, not 3s. But in this case, they're just looking to chew up some time and come away with points.
The possession of the football goes over to Carolina.
They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Darnold from the gun. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Darnold. And this one's incomplete.
Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Back to throw, Darnold. And that will be incomplete. Here's Johnny Hacker now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. That's taken on the 25. A nice little juke.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. Oh, they're just looking good on hitting on all cylinders right now.
And sometimes that means a head coach who really has a finger on the pulse of the team may not have anything to say at all. May tell the rest of the coaches,
up a little bit.
Just back it off a little bit. This team has it under control. I remember hearing about Bob Knight years ago in basketball, getting ready to give the final speech before the gold medal game in '84. And on the board, Michael Jordan had written, "Coach, after all we've been through, there's no way we're losing tonight." He didn't even give a pregame speech.
Wow, interesting. Well, right now, no speech is needed. On 1st and 10, Watson. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Three yards remain for second down.
Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
41 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Despite missing 3 games, Nick Chubb still finished second in the league with over 1,200 rushing yards. It was his third 1,000-yard season, and he's never had fewer than 8 touchdowns in a year. Across the NFL, few backs are as easy to count on as Nick Chubb.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Watson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
On 1st down, Watson. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. Watson now to throw.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Back to throw, Watson. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb.
And he is going to have a Browns first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
And Chubb will try the middle here. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And again, it's Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. They'll try the draw now with Chubb. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. That'll back them up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
A great job there by this defense. They give up the long drive, but in the end, it looks like they'll force a field goal attempt.
Now Watson will step away, and out comes Cade York to handle this 4th down field goal try for the Browns.
From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt.
York able to send this one through.
And that will extend their lead even further.
Only 3 points there, but I got to think at this point in the 3rd quarter, that's all you're really looking for.
And right now, the lead is 3 touchdowns and 3 two-point conversions. So you and I both know a huge order for the best of teams. And from what we've seen so far, hard to believe that that's a likely scenario. 3 two-point conversions? That's difficult.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And we're back now in Charlotte. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. To throw again on second down, Darnold. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Throwing here on third down. Darnold looking left side. That's caught by Moore. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. On first down, Darnold. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. In for the sack, Deion Jones.
Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously, led to a very quick sack.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
As we check the next-gen stats, you'll see he had precious little time to do anything with the football there.
And he'll go right back to Moore, complete again. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be fourth down. Fourth down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the offense will recover, but it won't make much difference here. This will still be a turnover on downs. And the Panthers turned away on fourth down. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position.
Cleveland offense making their way out.
Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Watson. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. Throwing on third down, Watson. And he's unable to haul it in. So it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field. And that brings up fourth.
York able to send this one through.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field.
And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
A play fake, and it's Darnold.
He's got the connection to Moore.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. From the 31, Darnold. Again, he finds Moore. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Darnold on first down. Here's a screen to Powell. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Darnold to throw again. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A first down throw, Darnold. And he slings one that's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Darnold.
That's going to be caught. It's Chenault.
Touchdown!
Well, this opening game has certainly not gone their way at this point, but yeah, that touchdown, maybe a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really just say, okay, well, maybe something went right. But you're exactly right about that. A little glimmer there. Maybe they can carry it over moving forward.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead now down to 20. A drive that time of 6 plays.
And it was the touchdown catch from Laviska Shenault that capped it all off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
From the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here.
And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the fourth quarter. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 26.
They'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
2nd down, here's Chubb again. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33.
The offense on 3rd down, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. To return is Roberts.
13 yards the tally on the return there.
And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Carolina getting set to take the field.
Their defense was able to force the punt a moment ago, but that's really the first of about 8 steps that need to go right for them to get back in this as they start here 1st and 10.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Darnold now to throw. Finding more on the out route for the completion.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Darnold will throw it on 3rd and 1.
And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th. Now here we go on 4th. Darnold. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with the football. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Here's Watson to run with it.
4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down.
Yeah, come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
They run again on 1st down, Chubb. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Chubb on the counter. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
73 yards rushing now for Chubb, and a 1st down as well. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey.
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Browns are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard charging run, give it right back to him and let him cap things off.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. On 4th down, Darnold. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field.
Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Chubb running right. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They go up the middle with Chubb. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They run it again with Chubb. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, they were looking to pick up the 1st down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roam, and he found it.
York now for the extra point.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A drive there of just 4 plays. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
Roberts electing not to try it, and this will come out to the 25.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's got to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, You make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for Cleveland, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they will head home next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants.